Yo, what's going on? It is your boy King J. I know a lot of people are wondering, do I think Leroy is weak in Tekken 8 CBT? What's changed and all that stuff? Well, we're going to talk about a few things, and we're going to check out MW Khan 7 channel because he covered all the stuff that's, Leroy had changes for, but there's also some stuff he did not cover. So I'm going to check out the video and yeah, just make it a bit more easier for you lot to digest, you know what I'm saying? So remember to subscribe as well because, this is free content. All you lot got to do is press boom, subscribe, and it helps support and it keeps me motivated to doing more content. So let's get into it. Yeah, his down forward one does it. So his down forward one is -6, but it has follow-ups. But also as well, it doesn't hit low. So like if you do combos and stuff, down forward one in Tekken 7 was a lot better than this one. So I don't mind if it was just -6 and it still hit low, but it's actually -6 and it doesn't hit low anymore. It's like a proper mid. So I don't know how it fares against like certain characters that have AOP or stuff that goes under mid anymore. So while standing 2 and back 1 +2 both have scaling, right? I don't know if you lot realize that. So when he done a combo, he didn't say anything there, but when he does while standing 2, so while standing 2 has scaling. Yeah. So I don't know. I think it's because it's this. That does a lot of damage. But you know what? You know what's interesting about this change? Yeah? Let me break it down to you. This change is very interesting because if you do back 1 +2 and then you do 1 +2 1, like you have to be super fast to do that, right? Yeah, it's kind of like a down forward 2 electric. But don't quote me and do it into wrong context. Down forward 2 electric is a lot more easier. Taunt jet upper and all those things are a lot harder. But this is kind of like Leroy's version of a kind of like quick input move or string, should I say? It's not really a string. It's just like a quick counter hit tool. So obviously down forward 2 into electric is a counter hit string. Kind of similar. And you get a lot of damage. And you get heat engager, so you get into mix up. But I don't know whether it should have been like, you get scale damage for just doing a proper combo. I don't know. Maybe. They're making Leroy a lot harder. So look. You don't even get like a proper combo anymore with the heat dash. So you can't pick up. Yeah, what is this change? Down back 4 is -4 instead of -1 on hit. What? And they nerfed what you get afterwards. You don't even get like a full combo and counter it anymore. You literally get ground pound or up forward 3 +4, 1 +2. And it's now -15 on hit. Like, huh? Why is it -15 on hit? Absolutely crazy. It's not a good move. Yeah, so you don't just get ground pound. You get up forward 3 +4, 1 +2. But he doesn't show you in this video. Down 3-2 does only 16 damage. Look at the damage. Ground pound does only 15 damage. He's forward 4 hermit into ground. What did he say? Now does. So now Walkover does 25 from well now does. Oh, okay, so the damage changed. So it's changed now. Look, it doesn't do that much damage. That's why I don't go for that combo no more. So I think around here he's just showing like some combo stuff. But what you lot didn't know, and I explain a bit more, is there's a bunch of moves that he didn't explain. Again, this is coming from a Leroy specialist, a person that goes to tournaments. I play with his character. I was struggling with Leroy at Tekken 7 Season 4 after the last nerfs of Leroy. I discovered some stuff. So 3-3, which is the mid kick, low kick, that is no longer delayable. You have to commit now. And that was a very good round ender for Leroy. I really feel like they should put that back. There was no reason to change it. You know, you're nerfing Leroy for all the things that are not causing any problems. Like free delay is a thing that, you know, you should just let the character have. And then on top of it, he also has down 2-4, which they made minus down 2-4, which is the spam, the low punch into the low kick. That is no longer delayable either, so you can't delay that as a round ender. You have to fully commit. And I don't think that's fair, because like no one's gonna do that quickly and then get a counter hit. It's usually when you've done that move, it's kind of like you do it and then you delay to try and fish for the counter hit. But now it has absolutely no use. Free, again, you just have to commit. And it's like, I'm not going to fry that move and commit like that. Sometimes it was good to delay. But yeah. Also, in Hermit, Leroy's free hitting string, which used to wall bounce in Tekken 7, they've removed that completely. There's no reason to remove it in my opinion, but they've removed it for his new back 1+2 string, which was in CNT, which is like the hit confirmable punches into shoulder, heat engager from Hermit. They've also removed Hermit 2-1, so that was like the punch elbow. Again, I liked that one. I felt like that move was pretty good to kind of like carry to the wall instead of like trying to do the dragon spin. Now he has a Hermit 2-3, which is kind of like the handstand, punch into the handstand now. And again, I think it's lazy. He doesn't need that move. Okay, he has it out of Hermit and it makes the combos look a little bit more cool. But he's an old man doing a handstand. I'm like, even when he does 4-4-3, I was a bit like, this is an old man here, like throwing his whole body weight like that. Like, it looks crazy. And then obviously he's got down forward 3+4, which is a new move. That move is pretty abusable and high. So yeah, I would kind of like if they kind of gave back down 3-2-2-1 again. I think that would have been really cool. They don't need to change that. There was no reason at all. Maybe give him a throw out of Hermit. That's pretty cool. But he also has a new move that they didn't explain in this video. So again, Leroy has a sidestep 1+2 move, which if he does that, you're +30 on hit, but you're +7 on block, which I think is hefty. And I think it's strange that they done that. But yeah, they definitely gave him that change. I don't know why they gave him a sidestep move outside of Hermit. It's pretty cool, you know. It kind of makes people be like a bit wary when he's sidestepping and stuff like that. And it does chip damage rolls. That move, the sidestep 1+2 move, 3 hits, does chip damage, pretty fast. 30 guard is very good, because that means now I can probably do like maybe down back 3 or back 3 into something, up forward 3. Very good against the wall, very good for pressure overall. But yeah, I generally like the fact that they gave him a blue spark parry. But the blue spark parry is not a just frame. I'll repeat it again, it is not a just frame. The blue spark parry is only when he parries big moves or slow recovering moves. So he'll say, when he says weak in Tekken 7 and then he does the punches, now instead of him saying weak and just doing normal one, he says weak and that does the blue spark and then does the elbow and it knocks you down, right? So yeah, that is all the changes that I know with Leroy. Oh, back 3 as well, that kind of move where he kind of spins and does that kind of like high kick, you know, the move that they changed in Tekken 7 so it doesn't do the tail spin no more. Yeah, that move has been completely removed. Now, I don't know whether that's a good change or a bad change. I think the move was pretty useless anyways, but they could have made some use for it in this game. Who knows? I don't know. They just completely removed it. Now it's the back 3, the big high where he goes into Hermit. So overall in all, Leroy's been changed from CNT to CBT. And again, like thanks for MW Khan 7 for doing this video. But I just wanted to elaborate a bit more on the changes, because there was a lot of changes that people didn't go over, and I feel like they didn't really see with the character. I've been like, that's the only character I was properly rinsing and playing regular in the CBT. So yeah, I think Leroy's cool, fun character, but I think they need some changes with him, man. I think they need his old school down forward one back. Like, I think a lot of Leroy players are complaining. Well, the only Leroy players that are left that are, you know, competitive are complaining about that down forward one. It's just not, it doesn't hit low enough. So like, if say for example, if I catch someone off guard and it's like, oh, I want to float them with down forward one, I cannot float them with down forward one anymore. I have to float them with down 3-2. And even then, sometimes that misses. And I'm like, damn, like I wish I was another character. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, Leroy isn't like the best out of the bunch. I think there's characters like I think King is not really being spoken about. Jack is definitely at the top for me. There's a bunch of characters that I think are better than Leroy so far. But again, there's some characters I haven't seen, so I can't speak on some other characters. But yeah, those are the changes. I think Kane as well. I think the low Kane should be -15. That's just me being honest. It's -14 from what I know. But I think the low mid Kane should be -15. I think it should be a big, like, you know, like, oh, if you block it, you get rewarded heavily. So I think it should be -15 instead of -14. And yeah, all the changes I'm asking for, they are being fair. Like, I'm not saying like, you know, Leroy should have all of these things and, you know, he shouldn't like I think Leroy, like Kane stuff, especially once per match, like it should be, the mid one should be -9. I don't think you should be able to parry afterwards. But if they give it -6, I guess that's cool. And then the low mid, I think, should be -15 because it's a big risk. Like, again, like he doesn't. But then I also want Hermit back. I mean, not Hermit. I also want Sweet Bang back outside of Hermit because Leroy as a character, it's good to kind of see, like, when he comes towards you and he's like doing all these pokes, I kind of want to be able to, like, if I want to get pressure and I want to keep you away, I want to be able to Sweet Bang and push you away. But it feels like I don't have a move like that anymore. Do you know what I mean? I feel like the Sweet Bang being a Hermit is pretty much, once people start getting used to the Hermit stance, they're going to be able to see the Sweet Bang out of Hermit. Like, maybe back 4 might be unseeable. Maybe, I don't know. But I think Hermit will be seeable, in my opinion. I could be wrong, though. But, yeah, when I was playing against ImortalXSoul, he blocked every single one of mine. And I was like, damn, I can't throw this move out because it's a big risk. But, yeah, that's all my thoughts about Leroy. Let me know what you lot think in the comment section down below. I feel like I was being fair about the changes. You know, out of the Hermit stuff, I do want the 1-1-2-1 to come back. Maybe they could change the frames or maybe they could change the properties. You know, I don't know, but I think that move needs to come back. And I do think Hermit 2-1, which is the elbow, I think that needs to come back as well. Because I would love to be able to do combos that are close to the wall, pick them up, and then just do 2-1 instead of being able to do the dragon spin one, which is 2-4. I don't really want to use the dragon spin. Maybe I want to put them on the wall, then use the dragon spin. So, yeah. That's all the changes from me. Let me know what you lot think in the comment section down below. Remember to subscribe because it helps support the channel and it keeps me motivated to keep doing this. And yeah, other than that, it's been your boy King J. Take it easy, everyone. Peace.